Envoy Air Inc. is an air carrier based in Irving, Texas. It is a wholly owned subsidiary of American Airlines Group that, along with several carriers outside the group, feeds the American Airlines route network under the American Eagle brand, with over 1,800 flights a day, serving 159 cities across the United States, Canada, Mexico and the Caribbean. Envoy is considered to be the world's largest regional airline system. Envoy is an affiliate member of the One World Airline Alliance. The name American Eagle Airlines was also used between April 1980 and April 1981 by an unrelated air charter service that suspended operations and filed bankruptcy before flying any scheduled operations. History. Envoy began as a collection of regional carriers with contracts to carry the American Eagle brand name. The first American Eagle flight was operated by Metroflight Airlines, which was a wholly owned subsidiary of Metro Airlines, on November 1, 1984. From Fayetteville, Arkansas and Fort Smith, Arkansas to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, Metroflight utilized Convair 580 turboprop aircraft that had been formerly operated by Frontier Airlines. Other carriers that have flown in American Eagle livery include Executive Airlines, Command Airways, Air Virginia, Simmons Airlines, Chaparral Airlines and Wings West Airlines. Among other aircraft in its fleet, Chaparral flew Grumman IC turboprops which were stretched 37-passenger regional airliner versions of Grumman's successful propjet business aircraft and was one of only a few air carriers to ever operate the type in scheduled passenger service. Until 1987, these third-party carriers flew under contract with American Airlines to provide regional feed to its hubs. During 1987 and 1988, AMRA Corp. Acquired its regional carriers, starting with Simmons Airlines. AMR's final airline DBA American Eagle acquisition was Executive Airlines in 1989. By mid-1991, AMRA had consolidated the number of carriers to 4. The May 15, 1998, merger of Wings West and Flagship into Simmons reduced the number of carriers flying as American Eagle under separate operating certificates to 2. American Eagle Airlines, Inc. and Executive Airlines, Inc. During 2007, AMRA began studying ways to spin American Eagle Airlines off into a separate company, including, but not limited to, the possibilities of selling the company to either stockholders or to an unaffiliated third party. In 2008, AMRA said any plans had been put on hold until the airline industry stabilized after the worldwide financial crisis. In July 2011, AMRA announced the spin-off of American Eagle Airlines, but those plans were again put on hold when parent AMRA Corp. Filed for bankruptcy in November 2011. In 2014, the company changed its name to Envoy Air Inc., but American Eagle continues to live on as a brand, as well as livery for Envoy-operated and third-party operated regional flights. In January 1988, Nashville Eagle became AMRA Corp.'s first and only startup airline, using equipment acquired from Air Midwest. American Eagle Airlines launched its regional jet service in May 1998 using Embraer ERJ-145 aircraft. Business Express was acquired by AMRA Eagle Holdings Corporation in March 1999, although it never flew under the American Eagle brand before being fully integrated into American Eagle Airlines, Inc. in December 2000. Codeshare agreements with other airlines. For a brief period, American Eagle Airlines cooperated with Transworld Airlines by allowing the placement of the TW2 letter IATA code upon American Eagle Airlines flights feeding into Los Angeles and later New York's JFK airports. These services were known as the Trans-World Connection. These American Eagle Airlines Trans-World agreements were forged prior to and well in advance of AMRA Corporation's route and asset acquisition of TWA in 2001. Until April 11, 2012, the carrier also had a codeshare agreement with Delta Airlines on California routes. American Eagle Airlines rebranding as Envoy Air. On January 14, 2014, American Airlines Group officially announced the rebranding of its American Eagle subsidiary as Envoy. Planes operated by American Eagle will continue to operate under the current American Eagle branding, but an operated by Envoy Air label will be added, as is the case when contractors fly American Eagle aircraft. This name change was created to avoid confusion when American Airlines announced that other regional carriers would operate on behalf of American. The term Envoy is a reincarnation of the now deprecated Envoy class on U.S. Airways metal destinations. Crew bases: Chicago, Illinois; Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. There were previously bases in Boston, Los Angeles, Miami, New York City, Raleigh, Durham, and San Juan. Fleet: the Envoy Air fleet consists of the following aircraft. As of February 2016, the average age of the Envoy Air fleet was 12.2 years. In September 2009, AMRA Corporation announced plans to add a first-class cabin to its fleet of 25 Bombardier CRJ-700 regional jets and also signed a letter of intent with Bombardier Inc. to exercise options for the purchase of 22 additional CRJ-700 SRS-702ER aircraft for delivery beginning in the middle of 2010. In January 2014, American Eagle's pilots union reached an agreement with the regional carriers management that guarantees 60 of the 90 new Embraer 175 aircraft that American Airlines ordered in December to be used with Eagle. The deal includes options for 90 other aircraft to be operated by the regional carrier. Delivery of the aircraft would begin in the first quarter of 2015. This deal was voted down by the pilots' union ALPA. Envoy was awarded 40 new Embraer E175 aircraft with 90 options. Deliveries began on November 13, 2015. Historical turboprop fleet. The American Eagle brand via its various regional and commuter airline partners operated a variety of twin turboprop aircraft over the years, including the ATR-42, ATR-72, Beech 99, British Aerospace BA Jetstream 31 and 32 models, Casa 212, Convair 580, Fairchild Swearing and Metroliner, Grumman Gulfstream 1, Nippon YS-11, Short 330, Short 360, and the Saab 340. Currently, no turboprop aircraft are flown on any American Eagle-branded passenger services as all flights are operated with regional jets. Piedmont Airlines currently is operating a fleet of Bombardier-8 turboprops as American Eagle. Incidents and accidents. January 2006, American Eagle Flight 3008 from San Luis Obispo to Los Angeles, a Saab 340B Plus operated by American Eagle Airlines, encountered icing at 11,000 feet and regained control only at 6,500 feet after some 50 seconds descent. During the incident, in which no one was injured, the autopilot disconnected, the stall alarm clacker sounded, and the plane rolled sharply left and right, experienced vibration, and pitched down. Manual DOS boots were activated and ice could be heard shedding off and striking the fuselage. The NTSB report on this incident referenced 3 other Saab 340 icing incidents, as well as the Flight 4184 incident referenced above. The 3 were were November 11, 1998, in Eildon, Victoria, Australia, June 28, 2002, in Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia, and June 18, 2004, in Albury, New South Wales, Australia.